Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a tutorial on this look right here. So if you want to learn how to get this, then please keep on watching. So I'm first starting off with my, matte painterly paint pot, and I'm using this to prime my lids. I'm then taking my Laura Mercier Artist palette and taking the color Fresco in my crease. To then make my blending a little bit more seamless, I'm taking the color Truffle in the palette, and this is more of a warmer brown, and this is just going to, number one, warm up my crease, and two, make my job at blending easier. Then I'm taking this, the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Pencil in 1999, which is kind of a sheer-ish looking purple color, but I thought that this would be a good base for the really deep purple that I will be using. Now for the standout lid color, I'm using the shade Violet Ink, and this is such a beautiful purple. I seriously want to do so many looks with this one color because it's literally gorgeous. So I'm packing this on really nicely on my lid. Now to get rid of any harsh lines that I may have, I'm using the color Plum Smoke to smoke this out. And because I felt like I was losing some of the warmth to my eye, I decided to go back in with Truffle and just add a bit more. And I really have no idea why I decided to use this Wet n Wild shadow, because I actually really didn't like this. I felt like it was a little bit too sticky. The eyeshadow itself kind of felt like glue a little bit, so whatevs. And then I'm taking two MAC eyeshadows. One is in the color Blackberry and the other one is in the color Sketch. I love Sketch. It's one of my favorite MAC shadows ever. And I'm adding this also to my crease to help blend all these shadows out. Now as a brow bone highlight, I'm using the shade Vanilla Nuts. I know, kind of a funny name there. And I love adding brow bone highlights because they really help lift the brows and also the eyes as well. Don't mind the traffic outside. Here I'm using the Grand Glamour Lashes by Vegas Nay and also the Too Faced Better Than Sex Mascara for my lashes. And then I'm going in with my Cover FX Illuminating Primer and my MAC Strobe Cream, as well as my EX1 Liquid Foundation. I've been obsessed with this combo lately, and I feel like it gives me the most flawless face ever. And I'm kind of obsessed with the EX1 foundation. It's literally life. I think I might like it more than my Makeup Forever one, but I have to keep testing it out. And then to set my face, I'm using the Medium Plus Setting Powder by MAC. As always, I'm going to be using my Bobbi Brown Peach Corrector to kind of conceal all these dark bags underneath my eye because, girl, I never get sleep. I've also switched up my concealer color. I now use the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in number 25. I don't actually know the name of it, and I think I like this concealer a little bit better because it's not as stark underneath my eye, and I'm using a Morphe G2 brush. This is part of the Gunmetal collection, and I'm obsessed with this brush. And then to set my under eyes, I'm using the same powder as always, which is my Laura Mercier translucent setting powder, and I'm kind of letting this bake into my skin, something that I don't think I've ever done on my channel, but I've kind of been into this, but I only do it underneath my eye. Now for my brows, I'm using the Anastasia Brow Wiz in the color medium brown. I've been using the Brow Wiz over the Dip Brow lately, and I know that I mentioned my Dip Brow in my recent favorites, and I said that I've been obsessed with it, but after that video, I went back to my Brow Wiz, and I'm in love all over again. I've again fallen head over heels for my Smashbox Suntan Matte Bronzer, so I'm using that all over my face, and as you guys will see in a couple of seconds or maybe a minute or so, I go super heavy with this bronzer. Oh, and here I'm just taking off all the translucent powder from underneath my eye. For blush, I'm using the Becca Cosmetics Wild Honey Blush, and this is kind of the perfect medium between a bronzy, peachy blush. I absolutely love it. And if you guys haven't noticed, I am applying this with the NARS Yakuhodo Blush Brush, and I've just been absolutely obsessed with this blush, or this brush, for applying my blush. Now for my highlight, I'm using these Laura Mercier Peach Mosaic highlight, and then over top of that I'm gonna go in with Becca's Opal, and I'm only gonna use it on the very tops of my cheeks. Now to line my waterline, I'm using the Marc Jacobs Highliner in black, and as you guys will see in a couple of seconds, I get so teary-eyed when I use any kind of liner in my waterline. Like, it's ridiculous. Now to buff out my lower lash line, I'm using both the colors Violet Ink and Plum Smoke just to make it a little bit more smokier down there, because I was going for a very dramatic look. Now I'm just going in with some mascara to coat my lower lashes. Now going back with Baby Opal here, I'm using this to highlight the inner corners of my eye and also my brow bone, just because I felt like I wanted to look a little bit more glowy. Okay, so now for my lips, I've been completely head over heels for this combo. I'm using my MAC Cosmetics Soar Lip Liner, and then over top I will be using MAC's Honey Love, and then over top of that I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Lip Gloss in the shade Undressed. Completely obsessed with this nude lippy. My fave. So that concludes this video. I hope you guys really enjoyed this very smoky purple eye. And as always, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.